Whether you are just starting out in the salon or in a booth renting situation, or you are just gathering polishes for your own use at home, sometimes it's not always ideal to purchase tons and tons of colors. And so something that can be really handy is actually layering your colors. And there are several different ways that you can go about seeing what a color layer would look like. If you are trying to swatch a lot of colors for the salons, then you can definitely put them on sticks to give an idea of what the layering is going to look like. If you just need to quick give an example of the layer and you don't happen to have a swatch, I'm going to give you an idea of how you can show that. Let's take a look at what it would look like to do some swatching, and let's take a look at what it would look like to quick show an example if you don't have a swatch pre-made. This is Bold from Dazzle Dry, and this one is Spiritual Diva from Dazzle Dry. And let's say we wanted to see what those would look like if we just quick put a thin layer of Spiritual Diva on top of the Bold. You literally could just take and polish the side of the bottle, and that's going to give you an idea of what that layer is going to look like. And then you could just use a little bit of acetone and swipe the side of the bottle off, and poof, you're done. You have an idea really quick what the layer would look like. Something else you can do is color some sticks with your Bold, and then take the Spiritual Diva and don't polish over the whole thing. Just polish about 2/3 and then half of the 2/3, so that you can actually swatch quite a few layers. Because by doing half, I can actually come in and do the other half with Ambitious and show what Ambitious would look like also on the Bold. And by leaving the top third unpolished, I show what the Bold looks like by itself. So now I have an idea of what Ambitious would look like over the Bold, as well as Spiritual Diva over the Bold, and what Bold looks like by itself. And that gives me an idea of what 3 different colors could be. And it also expands my polish collection. So instead of having to purchase lots and lots of colors, I could get a few base colors and then get several layering top colors to change a lot of my base colors. This one is Ask the Wizard. And this time, instead of only putting it over the Bold, I'm actually going to put it over all 3 colors that I have put on this swatch, so that we can see how it's going to change each of these a little bit and really expand my polish collection. And I am going to go ahead and open Spiritual Diva back up and put it on these other 2 colors. And the other 2 colors I have here are Midnight Express and Mythic Teal. And I'm not going to keep going back and forth mentioning the colors throughout the entire video, just to keep the length of the video reasonable. I'm also not going to do the swatches all in real time, also to keep the length of the video reasonable. What I will do is at the end, I will slow down and show you all of the swatches, as well as put photos of the swatches on my Instagram and photos of the swatches a little slower at the end of the video. And you can find the names of all of the colors in the caption as usual. This is just a really easy example of how you can show a lot of swatches in a really small space, as well as how you can get a lot of colors without having to have a lot of colors at the very beginning, and how you can offer custom colors. Because really, clients are looking for custom experiences. They're not always coming in now looking for, oh, I want, you know, this one color out of the bottle. They're looking for a custom experience. Think about how many of them are going and getting black coffee. Do you know anyone that drinks black coffee? I know maybe 2 people that drink straight black coffee. Otherwise, everyone is putting something in it. Even tea, like, I like green tea, but I don't drink straight green tea. I put like stevia in it, and I want pump of peppermint in it. So people want things customized these days. And by being able to layer even your regular nail polish, you're offering a lot more options. And by giving that custom option, you have so many more choices, even if you're not able to afford a lot of colors when you're first starting out, or if you're in a booth rental situation and you don't have a lot of space, or if you are collecting colors at home and you don't have a lot of space, or you don't have a huge budget to collect a lot of colors at home. Maybe you get your nails done in the salon, but you polish your own toes, and so on and so forth. So this just opens up your options and gives you some more choices so that you can have a wider variety of colors. And how much fun is this? And naturally, if you wanted to, you could do a second layer of the layering colors, but really these only need to be put on in one layer. So it doesn't really add a lot of time to your polish. And I find that when I do the layering, it doesn't add to my 5-minute dry time. I'm still getting that fabulous 5-minute Dazzle Dry time. So I'm gonna go through, and I actually have 48 different color swatches for you. Now you know why I'm going to speed up the video instead of doing all of these in real time. And I will put all of the color combinations for you in the captions below, as well as showing them all to you slower at the end of the video, so you can watch me apply them like supersonic speed. However, you can see what they look like nice and slow and inspect them at the end of the video, and then catch some photos of them on my Instagram, which is just at Fingernail Fixer. I'll also put a link for that in the caption below. I hope you enjoy these layerings and that you have as much fun watching me do them as I am having doing them. And I'm going to go ahead and speed these up now. Enjoy. To make it easier for you to find the colors in the caption, I'm going to go ahead and let you know what the base color is and hold them up close for you to see the layering. The first color is bold. So your base color is bold. And I will list the layered colors in order. The layered colors are in the same order on all the base colors. So this first base color is bold, and there are your layers. The second base color is Midnight Express. And here are your layers. The third base color is Mythic Teal. And here are your layers. Your first color is Self-Made. So that's what your layers look like on Self-Made. Your second color is Vigor. So here are your layers on Vigor. Your third color is Aztec Blue. So here are your layers on Aztec Blue. We're going to start with Night to Remember. So there are your layers on Night to Remember. The second color is Seduction. Here are your layers on Seduction. Your third color on this one is Rose Princess. So here are your layers on Rose Princess. And all of your base colors, I applied 2 layers of the color. And then as you watched, I only put 1 layer of the second color to get the creation of a third color. There are your layers of the color over Rose Princess. Pinkies Up. Here are the colors over Pinkies Up. And this gives you a lot of different options for colors for your French using the Pinkies Up. And the next one is Taupe of the Morning. Pinkies Up and Taupe of the Morning are both pretty light colors, so you could use this for your French manicures. You could also put Taupe of the Morning over the top of these colors and get a different effect. And then our final base color is White Lightning, because it seems to always be trending to wear those white polishes, whether summer in the places that have seasons or in the places where it's eternal summer. White toes always seem to be a thing, and so giving them just kind of a different finish, so that's still kind of a white base and just has a different finish, gives you multiple options for white, so it's not always just plain white. It has lots of finishes for that white. I hope you had fun with this layering video, and now you know that you can really get in there and play with your Dazzle Dry and just have so many more colors without having to purchase tons and tons of colors if you're either on a budget, just getting started, or you don't have a lot of space because you're booth renting. Whatever the reason may be, I hope this really gave you just a totally different option. Or if you have a ton of space and you have the entire Dazzle Dry collection, now you have tons of customizing available to you. So have fun with it, play, enjoy, and have fun with those healthy nails. Take care. Thanks for joining me for another video. Make sure you hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time.